What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on our series on pulled pork. I was sitting down thinking what I was going to do for our next video, and who doesn't love pulled pork barbecue nachos? I know I certainly do. It's a big thing out in Memphis. Everybody around here is starting to get on top of it. So I was sitting down thinking about a recipe. I thought Super Bowl is coming up, and everybody's going to be having friends over. Everybody's going to be watching the games. So with this, I'm going to be doing barbecue nacho dip using our pulled pork we made the other day. We had it left over. This whole series is about things you can do with leftover pulled pork. So let's get to it. Right now, I've got about a pound of our pulled pork. I'm going to get out on this cutting board. And what I want to do is I'm just going to kind of go through here, make it a little bit more finer, easy to scoop. It's already pretty fine, but I'm just going to go through just a little bit more. Kind of chunk that up just a little bit more finer. We're using our easy drip tray again today with this cutting board on it. I really like this thing. Comes in handy. Takes up no room at all, because I mean it is the size of a cutting board, and you also have storage with it with the nice lid. And we might do a video on this, a little short video, you know, just showing its details. You can pick one up over at the barbecue guys. I was looking at them the other day. Probably go buy another one just to have. Let's get this all diced up pretty fine. Just kind of good little chunks there. Way everything mixes pretty good. Now, I don't know about you, I love dips, especially when we're doing parties. We're always having get-togethers over here, especially football season. We're just going to transfer this over into our tray. And we're going to be smoking this dip on our Treager. Easiest thing to use. Alright. We've got our barbecue chopped up about a pound in there. So next on the list to go into this dip, you can't have barbecue nachos without some jalapenos. I've got about a cup of jalapenos here. I'm just going to go through and dice these up. That way we've got a nice heat in our dip here. Not too hot. There's nothing else hot going in here. Get these all nice and fined up. Football's about to come to a close. We got some basketball games coming up. And I'm ready for baseball. I love baseball. I just want to get these all nice and fine. You know, some big chunks are alright, but I want to be able to make sure you get a nice jalapeno in every bite. And this is super simple, super easy, and it's a good way to feed, you know, a crowd. If you got a lot of people coming over, just, you know, double the recipe. And it's super easy to throw together. You pretty much, you know, you're throwing it in your pan and forgetting about it. And that's what I like about it. Throw our jalapenos over here. We got a little jalapeno juice on the cutting board. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. A little extra kick there. Next, some people love it, some people hate it. Some people say you're cheating if you use it. But we got a half a block of Velveeta. I'm gonna cube this up into cubes. Hey, it just makes everything more creamy. Let's get this cubed up here into our tray here. We got a jalapeno sneak off over here. It didn't want to go into the mixture, but we go get her in there. And guys, this is going to incorporate everything into one. Get this jalapeno guy in here. He ain't escaping. Alright, we got our Velveeta cubed up. Now we're going to move on to the rest of our cheese blend. I got a cup of pepper jack and a cup of 3 cheddar blend. We're just going, you want this to be extra cheesy. Let's go lay this right here. Side over here. Stack our dishes up. Easy clean. We got another jalapeno didn't want to get in there. Let's get this guy in here. He said he wasn't going either. But we're going to make his reservation for him. Alright, so now let's move on. I'm going to add a cup of milk on our cheese here. A little liquid. Cup of cheese. I cannot talk today. It's been a busy morning. We ran around, got all these good groceries for this dip. We're going to take some of our Maddog's barbecue rub. Use any rub you want to. We got to get all that barbecue flavor in here. Next, I want to add some of our Maddog's Old Red barbecue sauce. Use any sauce you want to. This is our sauce. That's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to drizzle this all over. About a half a cup of our barbecue sauce. We got to have that barbecue flavor in there. Alright guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to our Treager 275 till everything's nice melted, stir it all, incorporate everything. Then we're going to get it off the Treager and we're going to come in here and we're going to eat some of this. But in the meantime, let's get out to our Treager 275 and wait till everything gets nice and melted, incorporated. We're going to stir it. I'll go through that process. Let's get to it and we'll be back. Alright guys, we got everything on the Treager 275. We're going to let everything get nice and melty, combine everything, and we'll see you back and we're going to give this a try. Alright guys, this has been heating up and melting. We're going to give her a stir. Finish getting everything incorporated. Looking good. We're going to let this come together a little bit more. And we might even top it with some cheese now that I'm looking at it. That's going to be good. Alright guys, we're going to let this sit just a little bit more and we'll come back. We're going to top it with some cheese, get that nice and melty, and we're going to give it a try. Alright guys, got this topped off with our cheese. We're going to let this get all nice and melty and gooey. And then we're going to be pulling this off and we're going to be eating some delicious BBQ Nacho Dip. I can't wait for this thing to come off. It smells so good, looks good. We'll be back. Alright guys, so we've got our BBQ Nacho Dip off the Treager, all done. Got everything incorporated. Recap on what we've done. We took a pound of our leftover pulled pork and we chopped it up nice and fine. We chopped up a cup of jalapenos. We did a cup of milk. We did a half a block of Velveeta cheese cut up into cubes. We did a cup of pepper jack cheese and a cup of 3 blend cheddar. We did about a half a cup of our Old Red barbecue sauce. And we did a little bit of our Maddog's barbecue rub. Mixed it all in. We got it on the Treager at 275. Let everything get nice and melted down. We went back out, gave it a nice stir. We topped it with some more of our cheese blend, just to kind of give it a nice cheesy top to it. So now we're going to get into it. I went and got some scooped tortilla chips. Let's get in. Nice little bite of everything there. It's creamy. Get that little bit of jalapeno. It's not even overpowering all the jalapeno. You just get that nice jalapeno flavor in it. The barbecue is awesome. It's tender. It's creamy from the Velveeta good cheese. Guys, this is everything that a plate of barbecue nachos should be in dip form. Like I said, this is going to be great for parties. This is going to be great for anything. We've got Super Bowl coming up. Guys, check out our other videos. Actually, right now, I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get me another bite of this. It is good. Man. It don't get much better than that. Everybody's going to love this. Got Super Bowl coming up. Guys, fix this. Go check out our other videos. We're uploading some videos on TikTok. We got a drink recipe we did just a little bit ago while we were making this, getting it all prepared. So get out there, like, and follow us for more recipes. We're going to have more recipes coming up with our pulled pork series. And thank everybody for watching. Tune in next time.